Hi. All right, so what turns women off? What turns women off? One of the things that turns women off are guys who are timid. Okay? If you're a really timid guy, um, I'd say timid. I'd say timid, really. If you're pretty timid guy, almost like she can treat you like a doormat, it's gonna be a turnoff. So if you come off really timid, it's a turnoff to women. Something else that turns women off are guys who are overly into themselves. Now, a degree of cockiness and arrogance is okay. That can actually be a turn on, but there's a limit, okay? There are guys who take it overboard and they seem overly too into themselves. And women are extremely turned off by this. And they can see it immediately. They can sense it, they can feel it. So that turns women off tremendously if you're too into yourself, if you're overly cocky. Like I said, cocky is good, arrogant is good to a point, okay? If you start taking it to a point where it's all about you and you're so into yourself, then you're going to turn women off. So you have to find a good balance there and keep yourself on an even keel. This is my voice here. All right. Another thing that turns women off are who guys who essentially don't do any upkeep with themselves. What I mean by that is guys who look unkept. They don't really present themselves well when they go out of the house. They look like they just walked out of a garbage fucking truck or garbage can. Okay, um, you gotta present yourself well to women. You don't have to look GQ, but you gotta look like you at least tried. To look decent. So if you're unkept, if um, you stink, or you don't groom yourself well, then that's going to turn women off tremendously. Okay. Another thing that turns women off is when guys talk about sex. Okay, guys are very, very, very. Guys tend to be very guilty of this. Just talking about sex or something related to sex. If you're just starting to talk to a girl, you don't want to talk about sex. Now, there's certain things you can do. For example, if you're flirting with a girl and you're teasing her, there's sometimes you can get away with doing that, but that takes tact, okay, and that's a whole other video, okay. But if you're just getting to know a woman, um, you try to stay away from sex. That's a topic that you don't want to bring up earlier on, okay. So try to do that. And a lot of guys fall into this trap, so try to do that. And that also relates to the physical as well. If you keep complimenting parts of her body and you're really so taken by her physical beauty, that's also going to turn her off. So you really want to watch for that. All right, something else that turns women off is this, and guys tend to be guilty of this. Um, if you essentially if you ask her out, all right, and you go to wherever you go, maybe you go to, I don't know, a restaurant or wherever, and you actually don't pay for the date. If you go Dutch on the date, that's going to turn a lot of women off. I know that, a lot of women will tell you, this is the new century, it's everything's moved on now, but honestly, women still want to feel like princesses. So if you're asking a girl out and you go out and you go Dutch, or, I want to meet my Dutch is that you split the bill, or, whatever, you essentially don't pay for the date, that's going to turn women off big time, no matter what they tell you, that's going to turn them off. If you did the asking out and you go out and you don't pay for the date, that's going to turn them off. So don't get this whole, we're all modern now, we're all, this is the 21st century and we've all advanced and evolved, the traditional roles of males and females are still the same. You know, women still want to feel like they're being courted, you know. So don't fall into the trap of, oh, it's the 21st century and, you know, we're just going to split the bill or something like that. No, no. You ask her out, you pay for the bill. That's it. Okay, so that will turn women off tremendously if you chose to not handle your responsibility and pay for the date. All right? Talk to you later. Bye.